Well, hello everybody. Abe and Connie here from Wellness Innovate. Thanks for taking a moment to check out this video. And at Wellness Innovate, one of the things that we are privy to is the understanding that a lot of organizations struggle with how to create an organization that is positive, that's empowering, and that's non-punitive, and that yet also builds that healthy culture. Matter of fact, our focus is changing the world by changing the workplace. And change doesn't have to be about punishing or demoting or hurting people. Change can actually be about proactive growth and forward-thinking development. And so, Connie, why don't you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, so I was chatting with a colleague just a few months ago about a time in her life when she went through some really dramatic, awful experiences in her personal life and came back to work and was penalized for these things. And she was explaining a little bit of her frustration. She wanted to do better. She wanted to perform well, but she just couldn't in those times. And really talking about how workplaces just often don't know how to support people going through grief or crisis in mental health. And how can we help them, but also live up to the expectations of the workplace? So I think that having a plan in place is so important, a doable plan. Instead of just penalizing and telling someone to go away or they are not welcome anymore, to actually come up with a plan. And we can help with that plan. We walk alongside business owners and teams and we create the plan with you. And a great way to start is through our online assessment.
Absolutely, and you can see that on wellnessinnovate.com. We actually have a very short assessment where you can just answer a few questions and get a bit of a readout on how, kind of healthy a work environment is present at your workplace. And of course, our focus, our reason for existing at Wellness Innovate is to change the world by changing the workplace. And so, please check that out. And I just think it's really important to note in this that when an organization mishandles an employee who's going through a time of difficulty and trauma, it's not necessarily because the organization is filled with bad people. And I think sometimes we make that assumption, but really, a lot of the time I just think organizations lack the tools. They lack the resources and the skills necessary to walk people through. Not that anyone's asking the organization to be therapists, but how do you create that safe and supportive, healthy environment that can allow people to be and to grieve and to walk through that journey and yet still feel as though the workplace is not a source of misery, but it's a source of support and empowerment. And that's kind of what we do at wellnessinnovate.com. So we'd be so thrilled if you'd check us out, again, wellnessinnovate.com, and check out, there's lots of free resources there, but also reach out to either myself or Connie, and we'll get in touch and support you on that journey. So any final thoughts, Connie?
No, I think that it's just time. It's time to see a change, and we can, and let's do that together. Thank you so much.